It doesn't matter really.
Like if it, you did 4 because it's really a big.
Yeah, you can do that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't, as long as they have similar patterns. Okay. All right, so let's see if it left it in layers for us. No, I didn't do that. Shoot. Okay, that's fine. Well, here's why I wanted to make some fine tuning on my own. Is when we go over here, okay, she's dark up here, but it's kind of lighter down here. All right, and that's not in the original, like it's not that pronounced, but it's pretty good, okay? Now let's do something quick. Remember what I said about levels, right? Okay, well, let's duplicate this background layer again like I did with the other one. And let's go to Image, Adjust, Level. Now, again, this is going to be, a pretty drastic change, but it's not complete though. Let me hit cancel because I don't like that mountain isn't giving me space. And I think it's because we need to crop, okay? So let us crop here. Sorry, I know this is really harsh. There's some more on the edge I gotta leave. But just for demonstration purposes, hit OK. And it's gonna finish cropping. Okay. All right, now let's go to Image, Adjustment, Levels. And again, this Image Adjustment Levels thing I'm doing, excuse me, is demonstrated in quite a few of the tutorials. I have a beginner one there, and I give you an actual handout for it. In my book, I talk about it. Okay, so let's go to the red channel, right? And move that slider in. Let's go to the green channel, move that slider in. Now notice the black channel is there's nowhere to move the slider, and that's fine. Because really it's just a dark image that needs some brightening up. So this is okay. So hit OK. Before, after. Can you see a difference?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what would we do? After this part, I would just go in and clean it up. I would even brighten it up a little bit more, go back in with curves or levels and brighten it up some more. And then I would try to remove some color casts with different tools. And then there's a lot of little spots. And then in the background, if you look over here, you'll see it's kind of yellow on the left side. And then when you get towards the middle, it's kind of blue. Okay? And that yellow area is inaccurate. That should actually be like the blue area. Okay? So we could do a quick fix, and I'll show you that, which is kind of neat. If you choose the paintbrush tool, which is right up here, okay, and then you change the, say that again, I'm sorry. Oh. Then I change what's called the mode to color. Okay, let me get out there. I hold my Alt-Option key down on my keyboard, and I click the area that has the good blue, that's not so yellow looking. And then it remembers that color of blue. And wow, it's moving slow. It's not a lot of RAM in this laptop. And this is a large file, so it doesn't like it. Okay. And let me change to a much softer edge brush. And then I just paint right here. You see that yellow kind of disappear? So let's, I know some of y'all are saying, no, I didn't see anything, Eric. Let's do undo, redo. Can you tell?
Yes.
See over there on that side? Takes a little more work, and then I would, in this case, I would probably just wipe out the whole background with that new blue. Because it's so contaminated with yellow stuff, I would go ahead and do that. Any other questions? Okay, so I guess
Whenever you're ready to break.
We should break, okay? And then I would like after the break, after our lunch and other lecture, when I come back, I'll go over lost and found photos and a quick photo identification help, and then we'll just jump right back into this.
That'll be fine.
And I'll try to do some more pictures that other people brought.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, everybody. Have a good lunch? Look good. You enjoyed it? Look like y'all are enjoying it. Good. And hope we got some volunteers to do some indexing. Got some, I mean, come on, 1 hour a month or, hey, if I had time, I'd do it. So, I should do it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm not saying that I'm going to do it now, but
I have a feeling we're going to be working on it for a while, so if you
I
want
think
to wait a day or two.
I think it's a great thing. So you know, and definitely support the efforts there, whatever you can. How much is a membership?
Our membership
Yeah, IGS.
is $30.
$30, $15. That's good. I think that's good. Okay, all right. So let's deal with something not quite related, but it is in the same area of interest, and that is dating photographs. Okay. First of all, my specialty is photo retouching. Okay, it is not. I am not a person that you would hire to date a photograph, okay? But I made sure I let everyone know that. But I was asked, well, at least just talk about it, and I do have some experience with it as far as working with people who are good at it. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so basically, how the original picture was made, and when I say made, it was composed, right? It was lit, it was posed, and how it was reproduced. That is, what they printed it on. They're so excited.
Quiet down.
Okay, class is in session. It's okay, Tim. Just read my lips, it'll be easier to hear it. Everybody bring it down just a little bit. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So how a picture was composed can tell you about the time, okay? The decades it was made in, at least the century it was made in. Also how it was printed. Is it just a regular print? Is it a negative? Is it what they call a daguerreotype or an ambrotype or a tintype, or is it a carte de visite, or is it? There's all kinds of things that help give you clues of how a picture is made.
My systems man's going to connect the internet
Oh, great.
in the next 10 minutes.
Okay. Thank you. So I like to talk about the ones that pique generally the most curiosity, and I call them the fancy photographs. And the first batch of these is tintypes. Anyone not familiar with a tintype? Okay. If you look in the handout, I am kind of following along in the handout. So what you see on the screen here is the same thing that's on your handout. But this is a tintype. It is, these can be, what I have, size 6.5 and 8.5 down to 1 by 1, okay? And 1 by 1 is the absolute smallest you would really find it at. One of the members did bring a 1 by 1. This is actually more like a 1.5 by 3. It is an iron type, okay? There's no paper on it. Interestingly, these get darker over time. Prints, regular prints, tend to get lighter or fade over time. So as your tintype is getting darker and darker, eventually it will turn completely black and you'll lose everything, okay? And if we have some time, I'd like to show you a quick fix for those tintypes that get dark.